we've known now that Letitia Wright has her own, and rightfully so. Like, that's her right to have. And I'm not saying that just because she is in agreement with me, because she might not. Everybody has their different reasons as to why they don't want to take the jab. And it's their freedom to make such a decision. But Letitia Wright, who plays Shuri in the Marvel cinematic universe, I think this is really going to throw a wrench into what they do with this character and what happens, because unfortunately, with the passing of the actor that plays Black Panther, this puts Letitia Wright in that position to kind of take over, if you will, if not as Black Panther, as a focus, considering Chad Boseman is no longer with us. So she's going to be an important spotlight either way. But this is interesting because we know Hollywood is nothing but a shield for the authoritarian left. That's it. That's all they do. So whatever they want you to do, and in this case is get the jab, though that wasn't the case back when Trump was in office. Now it's different because they thought that it changed, like political, like some sort of political line was being laid. So as being reported here by CBR, who shields as well. I want to see how the language of this is. It's going to be interesting. Black Panther 2 star Letitia Wright, unvaxxed status may further delay filming. Black Panther Wakanda Forever star Letitia Wright's unvaccinated status may lead to further filming delays for Marvel Studios' sequel. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, there was an announcement that the film got delayed because of like some sort of on-set injury, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember if it was Letitia or someone else that was involved, but it sounds like maybe that was a front, and it was a cover for what really happened. And that is, we got between all of these unions and all these insane rules, depending on where they're shooting at, and people having to be required to be vaccinated either by their production companies and whatever stupid rules that they have, or the city that they're shooting out of, the state that they're shooting out of, whatever. The Black Panther sequel recently halted production to allow Wright time to recover from an injury sustaining while shooting a stunt. So they're saying that did happen. Still, problem is, the Hollywood Reporter noted that CDC implemented a new rule November 8th requiring all non-immigrant, non-citizens flying to the U.S. To be fully vaccinated against COVID-19 and give proof of vaccination status before they board a plane into the country. Given that Wright is neither vaccinated nor a U.S. citizen, this will presumably complicate her return to filming the movie stateside. Wright, who plays Shuri in the MCU, found herself embroiled in controversy after sharing a video with anti-vaccine and anti-trans commentary on her since-deleted Twitter account in December 2020. Remember, anything that's questioning the jab or its efficiency is considered anti-vax to them. I encourage you not to allow them, and if anyone calls you that, especially in person, call them a stupid motherfucker. You got the Eric July stamp of approval to do exactly that. Do not allow them to gear the conversation to vaccinated versus unvaccinated just because you either question a narrative or you're not falling over your neighbor to get the shit. That's not what it is. It's a false dichotomy in the first place, but that's not what this is. Do not allow them to gear the conversation as such. Call them out on it and correct them immediately. Shortly after, Wright released a statement in response to the allegation. Anyone who knows me or works with me knows that I work incredibly hard on my craft, and my main focus is always to do work that's impactful and inspiring. However, as many pointed out, Letitia didn't actually deny that she expressed anti-vaccine sentiment. Not an argument, by the way, nor did she mention COVID-19 either directly or indirectly in her post. Like, again, they act like, oh, you say something mildly questioning the efficiency, you're then anti-vaccine. For the time being, it's in hiatus and isn't expected to affect its scheduled theatrical release. The hiatus isn't. I got you. Marvel Studios had already shuffled its film slate for 2022-2023 prior to the development in October, resulting in the MCU sequels Doctor Strange, Into the Multiverse of Madness, Thor, Love and Thunder, which is going to be dog shit, The Marvels, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, being delayed by as much as 5 months from their previously announced dates, along with Wakanda Forever. So, long story short, because she is not a citizen and because she is not vaccinated, there's going to be issues due to the CDC's recommendations. And then I'm pretty sure that Biden's mandates are going to be an issue as well. But you got to remember, when you look at, some of these are just not even laws, right? They're just a bunch of fucking words and recommendations and shit. Like, it's funny. Where was I at today? First time I seen that sign. I went to a Circle K this morning. And that was a sign that said, the CDC. The CDC, we recommend that you wear a vaccination. Not wear a vaccination, which I guess, you keep the syringe right in your neck or wherever they put it. Or your arm, whatever, you just keep it there. You got to wear it. No, that's not what's happening. It was about the mask. Recommend doesn't mean anything. Y'all do understand that. I don't give a fuck. I didn't ask for your recommendation, motherfucker. I didn't ask for your recommendation. That doesn't mean that they're requiring you to do it. There's just some shit that they put maybe as a CYA at best, but it's not anything important. So when I see that, which again, to be fair, I'm in Texas, so I don't see that hardly ever. But I saw that, and I was like, whatever. Walk my ass right in. Nobody say shit because it's a recommendation. But Hollywood is an extension of the authoritarian left. So if the authoritarian left even recommends, they'll make it a rule. And they'll they'll recommend that if you have your businesses, they'll shield and do all that sort of shit. You see CDC we're doing the ad council and all that. All these Hollywood elites been shilling like a motherfucker for this vaccine, man. Quite pathetic. But Letitia Wright is not vaccinated, and it looks like that's going to be complicated. I wonder if she will say, you know what, nah. Or, which I think is more likely, the coercion works. And then she says, damn, missing out on a lot of money. Fuck it, I'll go do it. You just watched a clip from my podcast, For Canon's Sake. Catch us live at 12 p.m. throughout the week over at youtube.com/YoungRipper59 and follow us over at odyssey.com/@YoungRipper59. If you want to watch the entire video cast after the show is over, just be sure to become a member on the YouTube channel. Of course, the full audio portion of the podcast is available for free on all major digital platforms, or just visit forcanonsake.com.